happening, fellas? Chris Bassett here, playing a little Final Fantasy on the old CatseyeXI server. And I'm a bum, I'm a loser, I don't have anything planned today. Gross. So I thought we'd just have a casual stream and maybe do the Goblin Dailies and maybe a little Limbus farming or something. Maybe we'll do some domain invasion stuff after the dailies. So, nothing planned. I probably won't upload this to YouTube because it's like just content where I'm going to talk and fart and smell my farts. Anyway. Alright, let's get into the game. What are we waiting for? I can hear the music. See what's happening. So yeah, earlier today I was looking at Lua script, so maybe we'll make a video in the near future on how to set up a Lua. I'm not sure if it's going to be super beneficial. You know, I primarily play like Thief and Dragoon, so gear swaps would be nice, but maybe I make one for my Red Mage or something. Seems like mages benefit more from the fact that because you can have like a precast, a fast cast, a mid cast, a cast on your leg, a cast on your hand. Dollars, I gotta check my gills. They call me a G because I'm full of gill. Oh my god. Go home. Alright, I usually do most of my farming on Thief, Dancer, just mobility purposes. I can call life alert when I fall down. Lock it. Pop and lock it, drop it. Alright, let's go talk to the boys. Hey boys! All them short boys with the big ears. I can relate. I'm running, Jenny. Yeah, the Link Shield chat looks like they're talking about what good main hand weapon for Thief would be. X-Knife is good. It pops up on the login rewards for sure. Honestly, probably just wait until you get like some domain invasion points by that dagger. Yeah, it's not a huge deal. Your trusts are going to be doing a lot of the damage for you. Okay, so we're going to go to Adawa Chasm, and find the chest there. Go to North Goosterberg and kill sheep. My sheep! Salt Licks. Go to Upper Defolk's Tower, kill Mimus. Aunt Jemimus makes amazing syrup. Go to Devoy, get a cursed wand. Okay, so let's start off with the easy stuff first. I'm all about taking it easy. I'm going to switch my Thief macros. Sometimes you can buy stuff off the auction house. Yeah, but I think that cursed wand, that drops from like one of the missions. So we'll have to go actually kill that guy because it's rare X. Let me see. So where are we going first? Okay, the chasm. I think I got a crystal teleporter. We'll take that over there. What's it under though? It's probably under oregano sauce. Aha, there it is. Oregano. How do I complete the level 50 blue artifact quest? There should be like a guide on the. Check out the wiki. Go to the old Waikai. Look it up, my friend. Where it says BG Wiki on the launcher page. I could look it up for you, but you could do it too. Let's see. Okay, so we just gotta go. And it tells me where it's at. Okay, southwest direction, so it's that way. All right, get out the crab. I'm gonna ride this guy. Poor crab. I did remove the music so I don't have to listen to the mount music. It makes me want to vomit. I like the old Chocobo music. So quiet. Shh. Very, very quiet, sir. In a southeast direction. So you just use the huh command. It'll help you find these chests. You know me, I like looking at chests. Boob jokes, I got them. Yeah, here's a boob right here. Hey, dad jokes, all right. Southeast, still distant. So it does like preface you with don't touch those flowers, you get poisoned. With the word, so like words that indicate like directions, or sorry, dimensions. So like distant must be like further than 30 yalms away or something. And as you get closer, the verb changes. The verb is the word. To close, to near, to far, I don't know. Distant. Southeast. Did I go the wrong way? Am I spaz? Should I have went the other way? It said southeast. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, I got poisoned. I stood next to the flowers. It says the Gasponia. Gazpacho. I should pay attention. Southeast. Yeah. And we need to go that way. Fail! Oh my god. Yep, gotta blow your money on the good stuff. You're looking for things to spend your gil on. Yeah, get your trusts. Get your Koopa Freed. He's an XP guy. He's a champion. You can buy those guys. I think the Koopa Freed's like 500k and the Koru's 350. Depending on, I guess it depends on what job you have. If you're a mage job, get yourself a chat staff. Or like a mill or something. It's big good for your mage job. Yeah, trusts are going to be a huge, huge impact. I think Koru does a good job. He hastes. Like if you're a melee damage dealer, he'll haste you. He'll phalanx to you, refresh shell. Then he'll enfeeble the target too. I think he puts like Dia on it or. Whoops! Oh my God! I was supposed to go south. Am I even paying attention to what I'm doing? No. Hey, I did say today was going to be kind of a relaxed day. So that's what we're doing. I'm so relaxed right now. I need to work, so if I'm going southeast, I need to work my way back in through here. And over and up. Yeah, boys, it's gonna be rough today. I can already tell. My head's sweating. I got a serious case of the head sweats. Clickety clack, little crab feet. I did notice Link Shield Chat was kind of talking about like leveling areas and where to level. Maybe I'll work on a guide that goes over various level ranges and areas that would be good options. I know there is a wiki link to like spots to level and stuff, but I don't think it's completely. It's not Cat's Eye accurate. It's fairly accurate and it gives you good ideas of places to go, but it's not like specific to the server. I think it's called like Fantastic XPs and Where to Find Them. Southeast. Southeast. What are you doing? Making bread? Mm-hmm. Bread net. Heck to eyes. Anybody ever camp Argus? I think he's like a, what, 21 to 24 hour spawn. On retail, it's like 2 hours, but here I think it's a 24-hour deal. I camped him a few times. I did get him once. When I ran down there, he was on wide scan, so I got him one time. And I got the Leech King twice. The Burning Circle fight's way easier. Way easier. You can do that. I want 1 for 3. I got a guide on the channel. I saw somebody did mention maybe Beastmaster would be a good sub-in for Blue Mage. I haven't tried that method, but that would work probably as well, because it's like you call in a sheep or something and have it do its ready moves. It could pound out some damage. I think the idea is just to get a high damaging job, have Halver and then a tank. Or have Halver tank, and then Koopy or one of your powerful mages heal, and then you just be the damage dealer. I think there's some luck involved as well. Like you got to kind of get good on good RNG on what the boss guy casts. Like if he's casting Petrify a lot, you might lose, or a bunch of AoEs a lot. That's why I think Blue Mage works nice, because you can stun the AoEs if you got fast trigger finger. What? Chicken fingers. You got fast chicken fingers with honey mustard and barbecue. Still southeast. So on the opposite side of the map. Probably. Still going, boys. Oh my god. Sometimes there's an NM up around here. Let's see. Wide scan. I think that's a person. Oh yeah, that's an NPC. Alright, doesn't look like it's up. It's a coral mob, or a coral NM. Maybe it's further over. Northeast. Okay, so now we gotta start heading through some of this stuff. Oh, can't go that way. Northeast. Mm-hmm. Let me in. Ah, I hate this zone. Oh my god. I don't even know. Maybe it's on the back. Does it even tell me? Southeast. So it must be straight. We'll just see when we hit the north-southeast. Dynamussy. Hey, where do you get infinity cores? Yeah, Dynamussy. You get it from, okay. It drops from like tombstones or something in Dynamis. Gotta go in there and kill the tombstones. Statues, yeah. I tried farming statues all day, but I didn't even get a single one to drop. That's bad luck, my friend. Usually I get like 1 or 2 in an hour with Treasure Hunter 5, or I guess Treasure Hunter 4. I had Treasure Hunter 5, and I went in, I had 4 drop in 1 hour, so Treasure Hunter makes a big difference. Huge difference. I might skip this chest, holy shit. East. So it's directly east now. So I gotta get into the area. That's what she said. I gotta get all up in your area. Oh, come on, man! Is there no way to get past the smoke? This is unbelievable. I want to burn my face off. Do I have to go in the top? Do I have to go in the top and then walk around the mountain to drop off on this side? Holy shit. Can't go through here. I'm running around the entire outside of the map. Ah. A complainer treasure hunter works for everything. It seems that way. It seems like if you start to bitch, the game recognizes that, and then you get your drop. So I don't recommend it. You gotta complain really loudly in chat. You gotta cry and you get pity. You get pity. Th. Hey, taco soloed observation. Nice. Got the Uetsemi. Cool beans. Molte buena, arrivederci, signore. Oh, is this an area? Oh, we might have found something. Can I find this damn chest? South. I hate this mountain. Remember the first time I tried that, I fell off, I don't know, a dozen times. It's horrible. How many views does somebody put like a YouTube video up on how to complete it? However many, 10 years, 20 years ago? Southeast still. And so yeah, I watched that a dozen times to get it done. Oh, it's close. Okay, we're getting close now. Finally. Very close. Oh, it's on the other side of this wall. I can see the green dot on the mini-map. Aha! This has got to be it right here. Found it! Oh my god. Alright. get this and get the hell out of here. Alright. Well, that didn't take too long. What'd that take? 10 minutes? 20 minutes? Oh my god. Alright, let's see. What's next? I gotta put my logs away. Put my logs away. We're going to North Goosterberg to kill 20 sheeps. My sheep! Gooslerberg. Is there an NPC you can trade silver and bronze coins for something in return? Yeah, get yourself a turban. 1,000 bronze coins. Oh my god, that guy just died. Level 73 summoner died. Oh wow. Big dead. That hurts so bad. Ouch. He's the hardcore mode, so he was 2 levels away from being locked into his 75 job, but now he's going to start back over from level 1. Hypnotizzle. That hurts a lot. What was I saying? Oh yeah, trade the bronze coins. You can get yourself a Wallera turban. It's the haste plus 5 headpiece. It's big good. It's going to be basically best in slot for a long time for every job that can wear it, which is all jobs. It's a great TP set. It's a great. It also affects recast ability. So like, if you have Lua, you could swap in a fast cast and then end the cast with the turban so that you can recast the spells sooner. Because yeah, haste reduces your auto attack delay, so it reduces the time in between auto attacks, and it also reduces the delay on spells when they can be cast again. It'd be nice if it affected your job abilities, so you could use your job abilities even quicker, but that's not how that works. Fix it, Final Fantasy. North Goosterberg, right? Yep, Goosterberg sheep. We can climb up the hill. Go up to the hill. What is, I wonder what the fastest way, I suppose the city, and then exit the city. Which one goes to, I can't remember. Markets go to, that goes to Mines. South Goosterberg. So Port goes to North. What'd you call me? You're portly. Is that a fat joke? Yes. Travel to another home point. Port. Alright. Yeah, there you go. North. Okay. I think there's a lot of sheep on top of the hill. We can go up there. We can kill Carnero if he's up. We get ourselves a level level 10 samurai katana. Oh my god, I'm just mashing words together. Alright, let's we'll take a crab up there. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, we'll run up here, and then take this little path up here, then you can go up layers, like so, to the top. It should show up on the wide scan, too. What? Who is our notorious monster? I think that they might be. We'll give it a few shots to see if we can get them to pop in. Mimus in Defolk's Tower. And we'll check him out. I think he's in Middle Defolks in like a back room or something. Does anyone have Charby Time of Death? It's usually on the wiki, or on the Discord, excuse me. If people are, yeah, it's posted in the Discord a lot. I think there's a subsection that says Notorious Monster Time of Death. I don't know. Is it on? Oh, it'd be in my on my apps, on my Discord app. Updates. Sorry, boys, I'm lazy. Not gonna look it up. All right, we're getting close to the top. All right, here we go. It's the only grass in Goosterberg right here. There's grass and trees. Oh my god. Soul, I was just over there. J8 out of. I was just there. Alright, let's kill these sheep. Ornery sheep. You know why sheep are ornery? Because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. Mama say. Oh yeah, if we want to double down on stuff, it'd be a good idea to set combat to this area. South. Am I not seeing it? Am I blind? Oh, it's right here. Hey, I have yet to do that one. Alright. I wonder if Carnero's up. Let's see. Nope. Not yet. I bet if you kill all the sheep, he'll show up. I want to say he pops on like the second floor, the second tier. We're on the third tier, so it's like this is tier 3, tier 2, and then that's the top. Be good if you're looking to level sync. If you want some level sync gear, I think that katana, that great katana is good until like level 20 as samurais. You could have a piece of Rare X gear for your level 20 sync. It is like strength +1 and dex +1 or something. I don't even know if it is on the Discord. I'm curious now. Recruitment, general. No, that's chat. Announcements. Yep. That's rolls. I think I'm missing, like, I don't have all the options. Do I have to do something? Like, my phone has all the options. I'm missing options from this. I wonder if I have to do something else. I don't know. But there should be more options. Maybe you have to, say yes. I gotta say yes to things. Maybe I gotta say yes to rules. Oh, I've already agreed to that, I thought. Oh, I haven't done that. Okay. Does it say more? There you go. There you go. You got more stuff now. Okay. So you're gonna say yes to the rules, then you get more pages. And M timers. So then you would look here. Yeah, I was like, why does my phone have like a dozen more options than my desktop? Oh, there you go. So The time of death, oh, that's February 9th. So, just have to look back and see. Okay. Yesterday at 12:03. So, and you can see, like, if they have different time of deaths and stuff. Helping! Okay. I'm in the wall! Sheeping. I'm feeling sheepish. If anybody's curious as to what these little symbols are next to the names, I'm pretty sure that's for the new Summit of the Stars activity. So if you're in a link shell that's competing in the in that game type or game mode activity, I gotta go to the other side of the map. You kill those monsters, get points for your link shell. In order to access Summit of the Stars, you gotta do a quest. You can just look it up on the wiki or the Discord. It's on both. So, look it up on the wiki. I don't know, should I blow up my game? Take a chance to blow up my game? But it just says Summit of the Stars, and then you can read about it and specific mobs. But you gotta do it. You gotta unlock it first. So you gotta do this. There's pretty decent rewards and stuff, I think. Reading. Yeah, the team, CatseyeXI team does a good job. You know, kind of explaining things, and on the between the wiki and the Discord, there's enough information to play the game without too much struggles, right? If you're always like, what do I do? Because most games have like impromptu. They prompt you in game. Like I'm thinking like World of Warcraft, or you know, it'll prompt you like do this quest, go this direction. It kind of does a little more hand-holding. Final Fantasy's not that way. So much more challenging if you're brand new, if you've never played before. You know, it's my first time playing this game. What the hell do I do? Well, it doesn't really help. So yeah, the team has a pretty good system set up where you can do the reading. I think I said that before, but it's like, you know, 50% of my playtime is spent on the wiki. Just reading. Or in the Discord reading stuff. Ornery sheep, take a knife in the ass. My ass. I got some fresh blood. Nice. Time to die, cow. I got a jack-o'-lantern. Alright. That'd be nice if it was repeatable. You could continuously earn... here, we're going to go up to the top. Here's the thing right here. Continuously earn the food and the rewards, I suppose. It'd be a little broken if you just farm it over and over again. Oh, we may have to make a stop to go over to Beakabee Bay, boys. That's a high priority. If you've heard me ramble, it's like always, Chris, heard me ramble about anything, after the new update to Ventures, with Venture bosses being included, you participate in Ventures in different locations, and that will spawn a boss. That boss then has a chance to drop gear that you can upgrade to your Nizul Isle stuff. No, what's it called? Not Nizul Isle. It's called... Here, let's check it out. So we'll look at Ventures. Did I go past it? My eyes are bleeding. And we'll just punch it in, right? Searching. Cat's Eye Content Ventures. So yeah, special ventures. Uh-oh, I just disconnected. My computer can't handle that. Kaboom. But yeah, talk to the goblin, get set up, and then venture bosses will spawn. So make sure you say thanks to the team that's spawning stuff, whichever party's doing this, because then you can just show up as a solo player, click the venture seal, and you get salvage rewards. So you get a chance at getting a salvage drop, which you can then augment salvage things. So look at all the salvage, and you can augment the salvage gear. So not only do you get the Skibbity Riz visor with the stats or whatever, but then you can also augment it to make it even more powerful. You get the Ukasane, get the Marduk, Morgan's robe. So pretty good, pretty nice. Uh-oh, log back in. We gotta hurry up and get over to Ventures. Oh wait, I already have a launcher open. Launch back into my launcher. I should do some tech support and figure out why I crash when I see an advertisement. Then you'll want to make your way over to what did they say? Where was I forget where it was saying. And it's all gone. All the previous chat's gone. But you'll see some Unity chat say something in regards to this monster's at this area. Where do I go? We'll see if it pops up. I could also ask the link shell, but that would require me to type. Typing! Yeah, the link shell's not my type. It's short goth girls. That's my type. That's dumb. Enchanted bones. Correct. That's what happens when I see a goth girl. I get my bones become enchanted. Stupid. Three more kills. Hey, looks like Disu's up here doing something. Hey, what are you doing there, guy? One more. Uno mas. I had luck with finding Carnero over on this side, like where I'm at now. If you're curious, everybody's like, nobody cares. It's a level 10. You won't even hardly use that. Alright, we get out of here. Alright, we'll look up Mimus, and then I'll get disconnected because I look at an advertisement and see where he pops. I usually don't find it too worth your time, like time invested versus what you could be doing. So it's like, I'll go see if I can get the NM to spawn within like 15 minutes. Any longer than that, I figure it's a lost cause and just go do the other thing. I usually do, the first one, I'll get the chest, I'll kill the monsters, and then I'll collect the item. And 3's good enough for points, in my opinion, versus, it's a good balance. Because you can spend hours camping a notorious monster. And then I don't ever do the crafting thing. This guy's crafting. What? He's a lamp? I identify as a lampshade. So craft me a signed brass ring and trade it to me. So maybe if it was cooking, right? Because I have cooking at 100, but a lot of the times it's other stuff. So I don't even bother with crafting. It has to be signed by you. I'll talk to these two. really, all I need to do is the first two, and I could go into Domain Invasion and not die instantly. But we'll see. We'll check Mimus. And Curse Wand's easy. We can teleport over there, I think. Maybe not. But we gotta go kill the guy in the orc in the shack. And then, if you don't know, you can talk to this guy, Goldilocks, and open the daily chest for points. Okay, oh, we get the shout. Gather together, venture, Beakabee Bay, Mega Boss Pop. Okay, go. Run, get there. Hurry, drop everything you're doing. Beakabee Bay, what's the fastest way over there? Maybe this guy. And teleport to Kalushku? I think that's right. Okay, you better get it right or pay the price! The price is wrong, bitch. Yeah, this is good enough. Wait, there's a book over there, maybe. F9. I think there might have been a book in Beakabee Bay that I could travel to. Yeah, I think there is. Let's take the book. Do I have the book, though? Is the question. We'll see. No, it's this book. Which one? Read which one? Teleportation, yeah. Chains of Promathia. I do, I've got it, okay. I'm gonna book it. Anybody else remember the personal pan pizza reward from Book It? Delicious. Alright, where are we going? I'm going to F9. Where's that at? F9. Oh, it's around the corner. Yep, it's you get a random piece of salvage gear based off the zone. So yeah, there's a whole checklist. You know, just click on those links. So search Venture on the wiki, and then click on the links. It'll show you what pieces drop from what areas. So you know, like, oh, I need the level 15 leg piece for Morgana or whatever. Then you can specifically target the ones you need. Since I basically need everything, I'll just show up to all of them. I have a couple. I had a couple drop. I think I've done maybe 10 of these so far, and I've gotten got the where's it at? I think I got the stuff for samurai, so I had like some gloves. Oh, there you go. I got the gi, which is the level 15 for the body, and then I thought I got some gloves or something as well. Or no, there you go. Level 35 pants. So yeah, it's random what you get. So you just got to show up, and then generally everybody just kind of, you give yourself like a 10-minute time limit. So you know, once it's announced in Unity chat, you get 10 minutes to get over here before the team who popped it will kill it. So it's a courtesy thing. It's nice that they're holding it for everybody to show up and all get credit for it. So here you go. So you can see there it is. It's this guy, Beakabee Stomper, and then you got to click this seal, this Venture seal. So when you click it, go ahead and get level synced, and then move off the point so other people can click it, and then just chill out. Wait for everybody to show up. And I don't even think you need to get damage on it for you to get credit. Like, the last time, it died so fast because everybody had, like, full parties. So it was, they had, like, full trusts out, and it died. And, so yeah, and I didn't even get one hit on it, and I still got rewards. Yes, but like, thanks, guys. Muchos appreciaciones. Oh, I'm butchering that. Ah, bad. All right, that's bad. Uh-oh, it went away. Right there. So I see it keeps, like, there's so many entities in the area. I'm going to target lock so I can see it. Or at least target it so I can see it. It despawned. There's too many people. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure how the, I've never done a venture party that has popped a monster, so I don't know if it just is like a timed thing, like you sign up for ventures, you know, through the goblin, then you go to the area, and then just once you earn enough, like, points or whatever, because they said that it was at 99%, so maybe if you just complete enough ventures, when you hit a certain threshold, then the NM spawns. I would assume that's how that works. Look at my R. I'm definitely R'd. 28, 56. Server can't handle it. It's exploding. It's melting. I can hear my computer. It's on fire. 31, 31. Oh my god. I wonder if there's... I think there's settings in here if you wanted to, like, adjust some of your settings to... you can, like... to configure. I think you can configure, you can turn off effects for parties, that stuff that's not you. So you can turn off. Or you can filter non-party and party. So you can turn that all off. Maybe that'll help. It's almost dead. I haven't touched it yet. I can't even get over there. And it's dead. Okay, so... so as long as I was under the level sync effect, I'm going to assume I get... gear. So you click the red chest when you're done. Venture chest. There you go. So I got some points. And it's random what you get. This time I got some venture points. There is a ring that you can buy from the goblin to increase venture points. I think it doubles your venture points but cuts the XP that you get in half. So you can use that ring. It's a consumable item. And then you get... few rolls of items. So it'd be like, this rolls your armor piece, this rolls something else, and something else. So anyway, you get a chance at salvage gear without actually doing salvage. Pretty nice. Alright, that was it. Then we can get out of here. So you can see, usually people post as well. People are like in say. They're like, hey, I got this. I got the Gambleson. I got the legs. So they got, looks like Verde and Eldrin got some good. Sephiroth they got the jerkin. They're a bunch of jerkins. Hey, quit playing with your jerkin. Oh, integrity 3 out of 3 out of Utsu body, so integrity can get the body now. Look at that body. So nice. Congratulations. And then we can get out of here. So thanks to the team for popping it. See, it's just luck based. And so that's why I say you should probably drop what you're doing if you don't have pieces, or if you want the pieces. Drop what you're doing and show up while you're online to get a shot at some of the gear. Meow. I'm gonna change my filters so I don't see R's in the 3000s. They call me Andre 3000 because I shake it like a Polaroid picture. Alright. If you get that reference, I'm sorry. So sorry. Alright, so all of you to monster, you to non-party PC, monster to you, party, and then we'll turn off the non-party stuff, so maybe that'll help. We'll filter, so if there's a non-party PC that's doing things, it'll take out some of the animations. It seems like I don't really have problems with stuff unless there's like a super huge collection of people. Even like here, it's not bad. Was it like 700? Yeah, 600. So it really wasn't even that bad, except for that. All right, we're gonna check out Mimus. Hello, Mimus. Mime ass. He is the ass of mimes. Asinine. There he is. He's a Gigas monk. I think he's like level 40. Oh, 36. Spawned time. What? Timed spawn at H7 on the 10th floor. At upper. Alright, so let's see if we can get over there. We'll see if he's up. We'll beat him up. Get his... Oh, you just gotta kill him. I don't think I gotta get his stuff. I don't need his socks or anything. Alright, what's the fastest way? Is there a crystal around there? There might be a book. Ezekiel, you caught me live! Ah, look away! I'm not really doing anything too exciting today. I'm just casually playing. I didn't really plan anything. L streamer. Oh yeah? Nice, thank you. Played Beastmaster from back in January. Yeah, holy crap. Yeah, I've been streaming every day at like 4 and just see what's going on. Yeah, I lost my original. When I lost my account, that was my retail account. So that was I was heartbroken. I cried for a long time after that. Yeah, because I had just gotten, like, my monk it was completely geared out. I just built my Aeonic, or my Abyssia weapon, whatever those knuckles are called, I can't remember. But yeah, then I got locked out, so I was really mad. I tried emailing my friends. I tried, emailing Square Enix. They were like, sorry. Oh, there is a way to recover accounts. It involves going to a notary and getting a notarized document. Well, yeah, I didn't know anything about that. I tried. It was like, and then I just quit the game for years, until like recently, until like last year or whatever. Because I was so butthurt because I lost it and I couldn't do anything about it. And like I said, it was right after I had just like finally completed that big goal. And I felt like I was letting a lot of the link shell down, too, because it's like, it was a team effort to gear my character, and then as soon as I got the stuff, I stopped playing. Well, like, I got, like, banned. So I was like, I felt bad for everybody that was like, because I was kind of like the link shell tank on Monk. If I remember right, you could, like, drink or use the Abyssia Adamas or whatever they were called. And so the Monk was like a tank. But anyway, yep. It is what it is, I guess. A lot of people didn't know about it, but it was the number way to get a relic weapons back in the day. Abyssia, you mean? That was definitely easier than I thought, because you could low man stuff, because like Dynamis, back in the day, you had to go in with like a full alliance, and so there's no way I was getting a Dynamis stuff. Oh, hacked accounts, okay. Yeah, I had no idea about that. But I did like Abyssia for the low mana stuff. I think we had like a party instead of an alliance to do stuff. But alright, let's go to see if I can go to the Majig. Top link shells used to mass dupe currency via account recovery. That's crazy. I mean, that makes sense. That way you could not have to farm everything. I didn't even know that was possible. Wouldn't Square Enix get wise to that, though? Wouldn't they be like, hey, we see this, you know, this account has this on there. No, they're dumb? Okay. All right, then. Makes sense. Yeah, have you seen the Play Online launcher? Of course they're retarded. I was watching something today on how to start like a private server, and just watching it, seeing if it would be something I was interested in. And the guy that was doing the tutorial showed like how painstaking it was to make all the various. You had to make an account for Play Online, then you had to make an account for an account, and then you had to make a Square Enix account, and you had to make like 12 accounts. They didn't. We had an account with over 1 trillion gil. That's insanity. Wow. Oh my god. I wonder if how bad. How would that mess up the economy though? Would that mess it up real bad, or you would just probably be the richest server or the richest link shell on the server? All right, then we'll head up to. Wonder if I could teleport up there. Yes. All right. Does it take me to the very top? Oh, it does. I think I only need to go to mid. All right. No, because it comes with relic weapons, so it goes out of the economy unless you sell it. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. No, okay. Because you're dumping it into a weapon instead of... I was just thinking, like, I remember back in, like, one Christmas, there was gill sellers, and the price of, like, scorpion harnesses, just the normal quality scorpion harness and the normal quality Habageron was like 20 or 30 million gil. It's like, that's insane. I think we're going downstairs. What level are these guys? Okay, let's call in trusts. Gil duping was a thing. Yeah, it's crazy. Dirty Max got his Rajas. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, everything was inflated. Yeah, I just remember like that particular Christmas because I was playing Monk and I wanted a scorpion harness, and I finally had worked up like whatever a 2 million gil, and then like the price of things had like ramped to unbelievable levels. So I was like, well, I'm never getting one. I'll just use my artifact gear, and everybody roasted me. They were like, you gimp. Oops, alright, we gotta kill this bat. Wonder, does it show on the... we're going down. 12th floor. Yes, back in 04. Yeah, getting art. Yeah, it took me like a year. I remember playing Monk, and it literally took me a year to go from 1 to 75 on Monk. I did a lot of soloing, but still... and that was me playing like a few hours a night, and I remember there was a lot of times where I would just wait. Like I would log in, put up my party flag, and then just sit there until whatever, play from like 6 to 9 at night, and then just sit there and not get a party invite, and then log off. So like that was a fun game. Imagine if you were Dragoon. Yeah, Dragoon. I think Dark Knight has it bad too, right? Or like, oh man. Yep, those were the days. Alright, let's see. I don't know if Mimus is upstairs. What level is he on? Is he on like floor level 6? What level are these guys? 67. I think I got to drop down. I think I gotta drop a few floors down. going backwards. Dragoon was hated. I like playing Dragoon. I don't know what everybody's talking about. I wonder if that, something that made Dragoon a lot more popular would have been like bird parties, right? Like when you got to higher, like so you could do sky birds. Yeah, it's definitely a lot better now. Or you can do birds in treasures when that came out. What level are these guys? Okay. I think he pops around the corner here. Back then when you had to level off Toneberry and did... I never did that. That sounds insane. Leveling off the Toneberries? No. No, thank you. Yeah, the temple's a gross map anyway. Why would you want to spend any more time than you had to in there? I think it's around the corner here. Does it probably tells the where he's at? Spawns. Oh, H7 on the 10th floor. What floor am I on? I'm on the 10th floor. H7. So out in the middle. There was no other options. Oh my god. What level was that? Probably around, what, like 65 to 70 or something? Or wait. Maybe a little lower, probably, right? Elevator. Alright, I want to say he pops like here. H7. Okay, 668 to 71. Yeah. Well, I mean, I would think even like in Sky, like bird parties would have been, or was that not even, were those mobs not implemented? I guess I can't remember. You have a great memory if you can remember that far back. I have holes in my brain. I can't remember 25 years ago. I think some people... So every 10 minutes... Sky was tough to find people. Yeah, there's... Because you had to have the area open and unlocked, I suppose. So you had to make sure... to send them tells, or whatever, make sure that they have the area. Alright, waiting. So I think it said 10 minutes. So we'll stand around for 10 minutes. Or 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes. And then we also have to find the cursed wand. Am I allowed to edit the MobDB database? I don't know. I wondered the same thing if too. Like I saw some information on the wiki that was not accurate, and I was like, and then I saw that you could edit it, but I don't know if you gotta create an account. How does that work to edit wiki? You gotta create an account and then probably get verified or something. Garley and Shitadel mob trains. Yes. every time somebody would run through with a bat and it would link and you'd be like, or a beetle or whatever, you'd be like, okay, everyone out, and then everyone would have to run up and out. Maybe it was just bats. I remember being on the stairs all the time, and the bats would run through, and everyone had to zone completely out of the area, and it would fuck up XP. You'd be like, way to go! It's ridiculous. Yes, I hate it. Yes, I hate it. Yeah, it's the worst. I do remember how powerful Thief was at that level, though, because you just got SATA, so you could sneak attack, trick attack, and I think didn't you have Viper Bite at like 33 back then? So that was a big that was a big deal. It was like you'd have a secondary tank, and then they'd Voke, and then you'd line up for SATA and a Thief weapon. You're like, oh my god, the Thief did a 300-point weapon skill, and everybody's losing their minds. Yeah, I'm an old man, very old. Yeah, like I said, I haven't played any of the newer retail stuff. The last DLC I played on retail was Abyssia, and that was however long ago. So yeah, I'm super unfamiliar with. It'll be my first time playing on the server with Geomancer and Rune Fencer. I never had access to either of those jobs, so those are completely new. And then I'm really unfamiliar with like some of the even the treasures jobs, or sorry, the like dancer. I mean, I remember leveling dancer as a sub, but I never really played scholar or pup or core. So these are all fairly new. I had plenty of experience with all the other jobs. You stopped right before the last DLC dropped on 11. So you played retail for a while then. I'm looking for this guy. You were the #1 core. What? On Azura? All right. Quit flexing on me. That's impressive. What made you stop playing on retail then? Just got bored? Probably the people stopped playing, right? I imagine the game just kind of slowly died. I mean, that's expected with any game, that there's going to be like a fall off of player base. Waiting. Alright, we might give it a few more minutes. Well, it said 15, so it should be showing up any time, right? There we go. As soon as see, there you go, you bitch. Wait, that's not the right guy. Wait, am I specially inclined? I thought it was 10th floor at H7. On the right map. 10th floor. H7. Oh, whoops. Is that where I messed up? H7. Oh, it's here. Oh my god, I was thinking of the wrong guy. Yeah, you got burnt out. Too much core link shell. Yeah. That's kind of how I felt too. I was playing on Horizon for a while, and here he is. All right, die. And so yeah, then it becomes basically like a job, because it's like, well, we're having this event at this time, and you're required to show up if you want points, and if you don't show up to the events at this time, then the people who do will get more points than you, and then so when the gear drops you get outbid, or you lose to the people, which makes sense, right? I understand how the whole system works, because the people that do invest the most time should be rewarded first, but life happens. So that's one reason I kind of picked up CatseyeXI, was a little more solo friendly, right? More solo options, and that way you can kind of play at your own pace, and you have the ability to kind of gear stuff for you and yourself, and there's still social aspects, of course. There's still community events or activities you can do or that require a team, but it's some more quality of life, and it has the 75 cap. Like, I like that cap, because I mean, like I said, I think I stopped when the cap was 80 on retail. But all my fondest memories are of like the 75 era. My videos popped up on YouTube and have been very unproductive at work. Sorry. That's nice that the YouTube's kind of putting some of the content out there. I try to do a decent job of like tagging and putting keywords in the video description. But generally, I'm just uploading things that I'm doing, or when I have a question, I try to answer my own question and then put up a result, or put up the solution. Which, if it helps, amazing. But sometimes it's not super accurate. I like to say it's 80-20. I'm accurate 80% of the time. The other 20% of the time, I have holes in my brain. So, if I do have any misinformation, please make sure to correct me in the comments, or yell at me in Link Shell chat or whatever. Be like, "Hey, idiot, that's not right." Like, I don't know. All right, let's see. So we got that guy. Okay, let's check out the wand. What do we got? 511. Okay. Curse wand. Yeah, I think something else too that helps with discoverability is if the videos are interacted with. So like if you thumbs up a video or you leave a comment on a video, that shows the YouTube algorithm like, hey, this was a positive video, and then it's pushed to other people. Google's collecting your data all the time. They're constantly looking out for you. Alright, so we're heading over to Dirty Handed Gojo. This sounds like a fun sexual. Next time I'm out with my girlfriend, I'm going to ask her to give me the Dirty Handed Gogucks. Stupid. Alright. Give me that Dirty Handed Gogucks. Yes, all interactions help. Yeah, for sure. Even negative ones. So yeah, if you want to yell at me and be like, you're an idiot, like, that's still engagement, so I'll take it. Alright, eventually I'm teleporting. Is there a crystal there, or can I use a book? I think the crystal's outside. I can't remember. What's even the area? Oh my god. My brain is braining. Norvalen. That's Jugner. It's travel to Norvalen. Did I miss it? Is it on the next page? What? Maybe there isn't a crystal over there. Maybe it's just the book. I know the book has a thing. Gotta run to the back of the map, though. Hello? Teleport me. Oh, wait. Ah, shit. Okay, well, this is fine. Whatever. Original recipe. What relic did I take for getting 100 crafting? I took the Gungear. I got the Dragoon. So I did a little research beforehand, and I found out that Limbus, you can't use trusts in Limbus. So I knew that was going to be a sticking point, because I'm primarily playing solo. So trusts are like available through all your expansions. You can use them in Sky for all the gear for Sky. Limbus, you can't. So I had the mindset like, well, I need a powerful job that can solo Limbus, well, what can do that? I'm like, well, I know, there's certain mages, like Black Mage, you could probably solo, because you're on a time constraint, and so I'm like, Black Mage can solo some of the stuff, but I'm like, mage jobs are okay, but I'd rather play a melee job, so I'm like, what melee jobs can solo? Well, I know Dragoon with a Blue Mage is a pretty decent solo job, and I like that job. Puppet Master, probably good solo. Beastmaster probably. And so I went, but I also heard that Dragoon was a top tier damage dealer on the server too. After, it's generally considered Samurai is your big DPS job, and then Dragoon's second. So I'm like, okay, so that's a nice balance of being able to solo stuff and also being a comparable DPS. So I took the Gungear, and I've been working on the trials and stuff. The next trial is like kill 100 slimes or some shit. So I'm like, I got +7 on it right now, but it's gonna take I'd imagine like a day or two if I just sat down there and killed slimes. I gotta kill like 300 of them. But working on that, and then so been gearing Dragoon up pretty decent. I primarily just play. The utility on Thief is just, you can't beat Treasure Hunter for doing stuff. So I'm like, I play a lot on Thief just because of the utility, and then Dragoon's like I want to see big number go burr. I hit a 79-79 Stardiver last night. Big flex. Mandau's hard to say no to for solo. I agree. The Mandau's a decent. Since I play 80% of the time on Thief, 80 or 90. So Mandau would be nice. But yeah, I went with the Relic for Dragoon just because I knew that hump of Limbus would be tough to overcome. But you could probably substitute. The Oboro weapons are a good substitute. So you could have thrown like the Oboro polearm on any of the, because I have the Oboro Thief weapon, which it's good. It performs really well. I'm gonna do 100% Beastmaster. The Beastmaster is a lot of fun, especially with the Beast raising ability on the server. So you put a little extra time into the job, and you can make a really strong pet. I had the cactus. I brought the cactus out for a fight, and it did like 9,000 needles. So it's pretty crazy. I know it was really strong on Horizon. I liked it on Horizon as well, just because it could solo stuff. But I haven't played too much Beast on here. I did get to 75, and then I did some of the Beast raising. So my sheep's like level 5-star sheep or whatever. So it has extra attack and defense, and then it also makes a buff for party members. Yeah, check it out. I think I have a video on that kind of poorly goes over some of the information. Oh yeah, got it. But yeah, I kind of went over some of the stuff, but it's on there. There's also Link Shell chat, talking chat or whatever, and there'll be people. I think the Lizard Cold Blood Como has like Treasure Hunter, which I'm like, that's interesting. And pause. This is in fact fake news. I went ahead and fact checked myself. What I was remembering was Link Shell chat had suggested, or maybe they were doing like a theory crafting, that the Lizard should have Treasure Hunter, but that's what I was remembering. I actually tried to look it up, and it says nothing about Treasure Hunter in the traits. So false, wrong. Maybe I was thinking about the Ladybug. I know there's a Ladybug that has Treasure Hunter as a pet, but it actually is not available on the server. So anyway, boys, I apologize. Fact check myself. So I know the cactus is pretty powerful, but I know there's, like I said, I'm not like a beast main, so maybe there's some beast mains that have other information they could offer as to what gear to pump into. I did see charisma makes a difference, so when you do your call beast, slap in your charisma gear and you can get a bonus. I don't know if that's a bonus to health and attack or what the bonuses are on that. But if you call in your, let me see, hold on, status, you get your merit points on Beastmaster with the Beast Affinity, you can boost up the levels, and then the Artifact +1 gloves can get you like a level, what, like 86 beast, like level 86 pet. So that's pretty powerful. And then it said something like, I see like, so you slap in charisma gear and it says when you call the monster, you know, they're increased by X percentage. So there's probably information on the wiki maybe. I know. If you go to jobs, and it has Beastmaster stuff. You get different. You get the jug pets were adjusted. So here's your strength. All jug pets have their damage and damage and ready abilities. So it's not health and damage. It's a lot of stuff. I know. there's so much. So yeah, if it's your main job, charisma stat divided by 43. So so you have to have at least 43. I don't know what that formula means. X divided by 43. This does not include base charisma, only the plus charisma. So you need at least 43 to get a positive number. And then anything over 43 starts being like a percentage. So I don't have that. I don't have plus 43 charisma. I only have I'm missing the Osode. That'd be a plus 10, but I got the Mat's cap. I've got the belt. I don't have the rings, so I'm missing a ton. I'm missing a ton of gear that would actually boost this up. But that's cool that it would actually increase their damage by boosting that up. The formula is a percentage of max player's level plus a percentage of charisma stat. If the beast is 75 and they have plus 80 charisma, then player level is, yep. So you have to have at least over 43. So if say you got plus 80 base, you're going to see a 2.6 damage increase. That's fucking nuts. Oh my god. Okay. So at 75, so that formula, so you could really crank out some damage. Matt's cap didn't really take as long as you'd think. I think I've got a guide of going, I went from 1 to 75 on a live stream on a Saturday in like 10 hours. So you think 150 hours maybe if you're doing it during gains and doing other stuff, and not really doing it if you're only doing that. So 150 hours is what, 2 weeks? So 2 weeks of playtime, 160 or something. I don't know. Maybe not even that. But yeah, that looks crazy. And then some of them have had their defense increased, so you get extra defense. These stats have been added, so they get extra stat, accuracy, attack, and defense. And then something that, yeah, it does seem like it's a lot of fun because you can also, I'm looking forward to, because you can catch them. It's Pokemon. You're gonna catch them all. So right now I just have the sheep and the cat. So yeah, you can catch all of them. I heard that Flower Pot was a really good pet to have because it's a Mandy, so it double attacks, but it's kind of hard to get. I want to say it's like a 1 in 20 drop, where you can get all the different pets, and they all got beast raising. And then you can do stuff with them. So you can, I heard that the lizard Cold Blood had Treasure Hunter. Once again, you fired. Fake news. No, it doesn't have Treasure Hunter. As far as I know, I mean, maybe there's some hidden stuff, but I just looked on the wiki, CatseyeXI wiki, and it doesn't say anything about Treasure Hunter, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm smoking crack. I don't know if that's Treasure Hunter 1 or 2, but it has Treasure Hunter. And Yeah, so you can unlock the beast raising, and then you feed it food, and it gives them different abilities. So yeah, it gets, like I said, I leveled up the sheep. You get different tiers. It says, it shows like stars. So at level 5, I have whatever plus attack and defense on the sheep, and then it also gives an aura to the party that gives plus 15 attack. So that's pretty cool. But it doesn't even show like some of them. But that's just a base thing. I haven't even really looked into any of the other. It's still, there's still so much gameplay to be had for the server, right? You can still do a ton of stuff. All right, where am I going? I'm going to Devoy, William DeVoe. What? I don't think I can teleport. I can't teleport to the other. Yeah, it's gonna make me go through. The underground. What's the underground? What's the name of that place? That's at the back. Brain. Run all the way through. Hey guys, question. I'm on the CatseyeXI wiki. Does Thief not get triple attack as Thief sub? No. Triple attack is like level 55 or something. So yeah, you wouldn't get it as a sub job. Yeah. It's like 50 or 55. Maybe it's 50. It's up there. What? Yeah, on Horizon it has triple attack at level 30. I do remember that. That was another reason to sub Thief. Like my Monk Thief on Horizon was a lot of fun because it has like a Pilferer's Earring that gives like 3% critical hit rate. So with merits and that earring and Bayakos and triple attack, and then you can trick attack, so you can Howling Fist, trick attack, Howling Fist the tank, and so yeah, Thief was fun on as a sub on Horizon. Oops. They made some changes to that. I'll gladly trade that for dual wield. Yes. Yeah. That way you can sub Thief and get access to dual wield, which is nice. Why am I healing? Oh my god. Does anyone know an eggplant recipe that's hot and spicy? In real life or in the game? No, but you're soaking your eggplant in milk, right? What are these guys even talking about right now? I don't know. Maybe I'm just dirty-minded, but my eggplant's always hot and spicy and soaked in milk. Stupid. All right. Mosaic Cavern, that's what I was thinking of. That's the word. Alright, I gotta run back out of here. Eggplant Parmesan, that is pretty good. I gotta have meat on my food though. I'm a huge carnivore. Vegetarian options can get lost. Alright, we're gonna go walk around to the 4. trusts are also new to me. Is there any that are super important? Yes, absolutely. You want to pick up Halver as soon as you can. Halver is been modified for CatseyeXI, so he has extra enmity. He has an enmity bonus. He's going to be like the best tank you can get until you get Gesso, which even then, Halver's, it's debatable on who's better. But yeah, he does single target attacks, so you don't have to worry about, like, I think some of the other tanks like Val, or they'll do AoE attacks and it will hit other monsters around the area. So I think you just complete your mission. Yeah, so it looks like right here they're using, Cam is using Val, and I want to say they do like an AoE attack. But so you get Halver by just completing your missions, get to like rank 3, and then you can go over to the Sandaria Castle, and he's like inside the castle. You just talk to him. I know there's a guide on the wiki, so you probably just click the guide and it'll give you a step-by-step thing. It'll say, I know they have like the new player guide is huge. Go to guides, and then new player guide, and it'll talk about trust magic. And it'll talk about this, completing or getting your trusts, and you call them in just like a summon. But it'll say like Halver. The 2 premier trusts are Halver and Gesso. So Halver, click on him, and I don't know if this must show like the abilities that he does, but you get him acquired via this mission, or speak to him once this mission's done. So he's big good, super good. One other thing to note is if you are looking for like an easy macro, like you call him in, I know here, like if you call him in, like you can make a macro to call him in, but I don't. I just press down and target myself, and then highlight trust in the menu, and then you can call them in just by casting them. But you don't actually draw, like, even though you're casting like a magic spell, it doesn't aggro magic or anything. Oh yeah, he's really powerful tank. And then a lot of the other really good trusts you can purchase. So once you get so far into your Rhapsody of Vanadil mission, I'd buy Korumoru. He's a really good red mage. He'll convert, he'll refresh, he'll haste. Yeah, okay, I was gonna... you beat me to it. I was gonna say that. So yeah, you can slash RET R for like retrace or retract all. But yeah, I'd recommend some of the ones to pick up. You'll get Z'd from your missions, just completing your mission, your Rhapsody of Vanadil missions. And then, so Corey you have to buy, he's 350k. If you're going to go through for your Unity, it's kind of a toss-up between Apuru or Sylvie. They both have their uses. Apuru's more of like a spike healer, so I'll use her when I'm fighting like really hard enemies like Sky Gods or whatever. Sylvie is good in particular for the Dawn Chains of Promathia mission, like the one where you fight in the universe area with Preshi. I was having trouble getting that done. I used Sylvie as a trust because she does Indie Regen, and it's a 30 HP a tick regeneration, health regeneration. So with I had like I think I had Kupipi, and then I had I think I had another healer. I think I had like Melee as a healer, and then I also had Jokum as the bard, and then I had Sylvie. So I had like I really stacked on the healing plus part of the party, and I was able to get through it because I could out heal all the damage. Like when the guy throws the meteor at you, and then I was thief. My first job was 75 was thief, so I went /dancer. That way I could heal Preshi. So I was meleeing the boss, and then with my TP I would heal Preshi, because if she dies, you lose. So, Apuru or Selvi, I think, are the only working trusts on the Unity trusts on the server, so you gotta pick one of them. Like I said, they both have their uses. You could swap between the two. It just costs 5,000 points each time you switch between the two. Lion and Nana are both really good. They have Treasure Hunter too, so if you're playing a job that doesn't have Treasure Hunter, you can call these two trusts out, and they'll have Treasure Hunter. Everybody else I kind of tossed at the bottom. So yeah, there's definitely some really good trusts. All right, let's see. So we gotta go up. We gotta kill this guy. Yeah, I think Val. He's okay as a starter trust, but Halver's way better. He does more damage. He has a bigger enmity bonus. So I use Halver 90% of the time. Like I said, the only time I use Gesso is like when I'm fighting Sky Gods or something that has it's like a really tough fight because he has shadows. So Gesso has the shadows. He can mitigate damage a little better. Oh great, I gotta fight everybody, huh? Alright, whatever. Who's on the team? Alright, I'm waiting. I can see Dirty Hand is up there. He's going to give me the old Dirty Sanchez. I think we got to fight like 2 or 3. I think they all link together, too. I could swap out Kupo for a healer. I don't think I'm gonna need it though. I think Koru's gonna carry the healing. What do we got for time, boys? Okay, we got about 20 minutes. Then it's chili time. So I think we're going to finish this up, and then we'll hop into a couple rounds of domain invasion. What? Yeah. All right. I know the one of the other really good trusts. Her name is Cornelia or Cornelia, but you get her. She's pretty expensive, and she's a geomancer, and she'll put up indie haste, which stacks with all the other hastes. She's expensive though. You got to trade your domain invasion points. I think it's like 20k domain invasion points to purchase her. So I don't have her yet. I haven't really put in the effort to. Oh, we're fighting a bunch of guys to focus on her. I wonder if I could just kill him and then warp out if I got to kill everybody. A murder. Curse wand. Okay, let's get out of here. Trade that in. Trading. Then I'd say probably the best time to do domain invasion is like now-ish in the evening. I don't know, 4 to 6 or something, 4 to 8. Seems like there's the most people on. So you're going to have the best chance to have, not die. And also, like in the morning, the reset is like what, 10 a.m. So if people are getting their stuff done, maybe around 10 or 11, there's also a chunk of adventurers that are doing it at that time. Where's it at? Am I not seeing it? There it is. Congratulations. Thank you. And then I'll talk to this guy. Oh, we already... Did we complete all of them? I think I talked to everybody already. Give me my fragments. All right, then we'll talk to this guy, Goldilocks, and open my daily chest. I've completed 4. Give it to me. What? I think I selected no. Calm down. I'm nervous. My buttons are exploding. Open it. Yes. There we go. We get more fragments, and then we get some stuff we can sell. So we'll sell that ice ore. It's used to make staffs. Staves? You say staves or staves? Yes. All right. Selling. $13,000. If anybody's curious, there is a goblin guy right over here. Junknicks. You can trade all your crap to this guy, so if it's something that you want to get rid of, and you're like, instead of just dropping it on the ground, trade it to that guy. I think I can sell all this. Here, I can't sell Bomb Queen Ash, so we'll trade that to him, because I can't sell it. So instead of dropping it, we'll give it to that guy. Then you get some gil and some scraps. You can then buy stuff. So once you get enough, you can buy Alexandria's for your weapon. Carp Creel's a good option. You can get your Lu Shangs real fast with that. Dark steel ore if you're crafting, more ore, or a lure if you're selling things. So he sells stuff. So I might actually, when I get 600, I might trade it for that. That way I can, instead of just, it's just one more thing instead of just throwing stuff on the ground. Alright, let's talk to this guy up here. Hey, buddy. So, when you log in, you get points. I think you gotta be, at least your account has to be like 30 or 60 days, or there's a time limit, but you can open the box and see what you get. Each day you get 10 points. I would recommend you save it for 50, so when you do 50 tally, it's like a chance at any item in the game, or almost any item. Please correct me in the comments, yell at me, be like, Chris, you idiot, it's not every item, but it's basically a lot of stuff. Radiant chip. So there's a big chance you get crap, but you could get something really awesome. Probably the best thing I've gotten from the box was my Shadow Breastplate. So I got that out of the box. Plus 10 strength, plus 10 vitality, accuracy, attack, and regen. The health rate regen's like plus 3 HP a tick. So that's really nice. That was the best. That's my big winner. That's my lottery ticket. What is a radiant chip? I don't even know what that is. I can look it up on the wiki. Get to it! It's probably right here. Alright, we'll keep it for now. Alright, we'll do some domain invasion. So once you do at least 2, you can warp here for free. I'd recommend trying to get as many as you can do. The higher gold stars you have, the more powerful you are inside the domain. So if you're like, I keep dying, well, try to do your daily quests. because you'll be more powerful when you enter. You can also power up your star level by completing domain invasion. So if you actually complete like multiple domains back to back to back, you'll increase your prowess. I'm a sexual beast. I got my prowess. But okay, we're gonna warp in there. He'll give me a warp scroll and he'll teleport me there. This is always going. It's always running. There may or may not be people inside, but there's people in here. A big thing to note is you just kind of run up and attack it or kill it. If you're like a melee job, you have to do damage. A mage job, I think the conditions to earn rewards are primarily do damage. If you don't do enough damage, you get kicked out of here. So do damage, and then secondary would be like heal or keep people alive. So I'm going to put on my domain gear. So there's a chance that you get weapons dropped from here. So you can lot if you do enough damage and you stay in the zone, everything's basically free lot as long as you've contributed. You can get domain gear. So I'm going to slap on this domain gear because it has that special text underneath it that says quotation marks domain invasion. And what that is like a buff that gives like +5 regen to health, +3 refresh, like +5 store TP, and there's like a bunch of other stuff. It talks about it on the wiki. But you can carry these out into the regular world, and all of the other stats work everywhere else. So these weapons are really nice if you can win a lot. Like this one has 33 damage, dex, agility, and so yes, throw those on when you're in here to help survivability and stuff. I'm gonna stab this bird in the ass. In my ass. I'm stunned. Number 1 stunner. I'm gonna trick or track Crest. Ha ha ha! Make him tank. You can also buy temporary items from the vendor guy that's over here behind the mountains. I'll show you that in a second. But those temporary items can be used in the instance to gain, like nullify physical damage, fully restore hit points, whatever. And then sometimes you get random drops. So like I got the mana powder as a random drop from there, so then you can just use it and it'll restore the magic points of everyone around me. I'm helping! If you're really struggling to like complete some of these without dying a lot, I mean, so there is another thing to think about too. Is you have basically infinite re-raise in here, so if you do die, it's not that big a deal. You can just, I mean, I think you do lose a little bit of experience points, but you can just re-raise infinitely and then continue to like leave or get out of the area, and you can buy items that remove your weakness from the NPC over there. I got healing powder. Let's use it. I'm gonna help everyone. I'm helping. But yeah, so if you are having like a ton of time, maybe choose a ranged character. If like you're like playing melee, but the mobs' AoE attacks are just shitting all over your head. Pick a ranged character or stay back and heal or something. Die bird. But then it drops, hey, we got a weapon, so it drops stuff. So if you contributed, go ahead and cast lots. Cast lots on this HP stuff. That's used to build an Obero weapon. This is also materials for crafting. Here's the bullet for the Corsair. I already have that, so I'll pass on that. I'm going to cast on the bald, and then I have the scythe. So, cast lots if you need it, and if you don't. But that HP bald material is used to craft Obero weapons. I think you need like 200, but you can talk to this domain trader. They will teleport you to the next area. So you want to at least do 6. If you do 6 consecutive fights, you earn a coffer, which is an item you can use that rewards items. And that can be like crafting materials or auction house stuff. But you can also talk to the guy and you're like, hey, I want to buy stuff. And as long as you have shards, I shards my pants. You can buy this. The pearl scale would remove your weakness if you die. But then these are like buffs, and you can just scroll through the list, and they all give different buffs or whatever, like potions, whatever, temporary. It's all temporary items you can use. So as you're just playing in here, you're earning domain invasion shards, and I know I've talked about this probably to death, but you can use those shards to buy a lot of stuff from the domain invasion vendors. You can buy weapons, armor, accessories, a bunch of other stuff. But the big thing is like the Aeonic weapon skills. So the way the weapon skills work is, you know, you have like, you're like, oh look, I got the Exenerator. That's all these Aeonic weapon skills are going to be your huge, massive damage increases. And you're like, well, isn't it in your merit points? Because you're like right here where it says weapon skills, you can't actually purchase any of these from here. From your merit, you have to buy it from the domain guy. And there's a whole domain invasion procedure to buying the weapon and upgrading the weapon skills. But it's like, it's usually like 300,000 conquest points. Conquest points, 300,000 conquest points, 50,000 domain shards, like 10 infinity cores, and then like some other crafting material. So, and that'll unlock those weapon skills, and those are massive. They're huge damage increase. Most of them do between like 3,000 and 5,000 damage per weapon skill. And if you're crazy geared, if you have no life and you and you have, you know, plus whatever the ability, whatever the modifier is, you have plus 100 strength, then you're doing like 8k weapon skills or whatever. So it can get pretty nutty. So you'll be grinding in here for a little bit to start off your character progression. That's all on here too. If you go to progression guide, you know, it talks about maybe not on that. Wrong, fail. Talk about what is it? It doesn't talk about that in here. I know I have multiple guides on there. Oh, progression. Okay. There you go. So progression, and then it shows stuff. So you want your Aeonic weapon skills. And then it talks about daily goblin dailies and domain invasion and Obero and so on and so forth. So it talks about it. I couldn't see number go burr. I think that was 3,300, but I can't see it. I should change my filters. No, you mind your own business. How about that? See those tiny numbers at the top of the screen. Those aren't tiny numbers. She says they're just fine. She says the big numbers hurt. She prefers the small numbers. I'm going. I think we're going to finish this guy up, boys, and we'll call the stream there. It's chili time. I don't think I'm going to upload this to YouTube. It doesn't, well, I don't know, it doesn't really have a lot of information. Maybe I will. Oh, I'm out of range. I don't know, maybe there's, I think I might have shared enough information to make it useful, right? Maybe we'll just put a stupid thumbnail on there and... like, way to go, Chris. Thanks for wasting my time. I'm just rehashing all the things I've already talked about. I'm gonna stab this lion right in his butthole. Oh my god, I'm like right in his sack. I don't know if the design team was thinking. You can see all his parts. Oh my god. I'm terrorized. Oh yeah, did we get any items? Oh, I got a bunch. Protects from physical attacks. Sure. I'm gonna heal everyone around me. I'm helping, guys. Permafrost Requiem. Sometimes there's like ads that pop out too. So make sure you kill the ads. They'll attack whoever has hate. And if you kill an ad, it'll fully restore you and... oh, he's dead. Fully restore your stats and then give you 3,000 TP. What do we get? Oh, we get a staff and a... ooh, fancy. So I'm going to lot on this and we'll call her good. I already have all that crap. So we're going to pass on the bell. I think the bell drops pretty often. If you're a geomancer, grab that bell. And I picked up that staff like last week. So I already got that. Alright, boys. I think that's it for the stream. So I'm going to get some dinner. And I appreciate everybody for watching. You know, check out some other videos over that way or over here. I'll put a link to a thing. And I'll see y'all later. Peace!